Hey, this is Rylee and
I'm Anna Gret.
we're both play for women's basketball, and I'm a guard and I'm from Norman, Oklahoma.
And I'm also a guard, and I'm from Tartu, Estonia.
So we're just gonna answer some questions. Let's just get it started. Do you like drinking energy drinks or coffee more? I'm a coffee girl.
I don't really drink either,
Yeah, you
to
don't
be
do
honest.
What's your coffee order?
It changes, but right now I just like a vanilla latte. And it's hot now because it's cold outside. But I can't drink like cold drinks in the winter and hot drinks in the summer.
You touch your.
What inspired you to get involved in this sport, and how has it shaped you as a person you are today?
My mom was a coach, so I just kind of followed what she was doing. First I didn't really want to play basketball because she was doing it, but after a while I was kind of like fell in love with the game, and the way it has shaped me as a person, it's like pretty much all I've known my whole life. So like just from the personality aspects of becoming a leader and kind of staying humble and working hard and like stuff like that, just kind of has taught me a lot. So yeah.
I kind of started playing basketball just because my parents put me and my brother in a bunch of sports, and then I was going back and forth between basketball and soccer for a while, but then in 6th grade I just decided I wanted to quit soccer and play basketball, and so that's just kind of what happened. And similar to what Anna Gret was saying, I think basketball just has a unique way of shaping you into a great leader, into a great teammate. So I think that that's what basketball has done for me the most. It's given me an outlet to be, I don't know, a different person on the court than I am off, and it just kind of gives you the opportunity to make a bunch of friends that you might not have outside of your sport, and so I think that that's how basketball has shaped me the most. Who on the team would you not let date your son?
Oh.
That's actually hard.
That is kind of hard.
Last year we had this question.
Is it hard because there's multiple, or?
No, I feel
there's not.
like there's a like we
There's
have a
not
bunch
a
of
lot.
really good people.
Yeah.
Who I don't know who I would pick. I would let any of them, honestly. That says a lot.
Praise is big deal.
Number one
Oh,
answer.
that is a pretty good. That's a pretty good option.
Praise would
I
be
love
high
Praise,
on my
but
list.
she would
Maybe
be
too, but
She would be under consideration. I keep
I
an
think-
eye on her.
yeah, I think Mike plays a lot. So maybe my kid wouldn't like match up with the level of how much Mike's playing too much, you know? So
Your kid has your vibe, and
Yeah.
you just wouldn't do it.
yeah.
I respect that. That's a good answer. What's your go-to meal after practice?
Training table.
Yeah, training table
Whatever
because
they
it's
offer.
free, and Chipotle if not.
What's your Chipotle order?
White rice, no beans, steak, no queso, sour cream cheese, guac, and pico.
Like the
Very
regular cheese.
specific.
Oh yeah, and cheese. I forgot to say that.
Would you put that in a burrito?
No, I'm a bowl girly. Who is most likely to foul out? Praise and Rylee. Bro, I felt so good these first 2 games.
These first two
Don't
games,
even
yes.
get-
Last year.
I've matured and I'm smarter now. So
But yeah, praise. Number
Praise,
one for
Praise,
sure.
foul to minutes played is 1-1 for Praise. Macy fouled a lot the first game too.
Yeah. She was like, what, 4 fouls in 3 quarters or something?
Yeah.
Early 3
Yeah,
quarters.
so listen, before you come talking about me, let's just evaluate. Do you have any secret talent? I know how to juggle.
She does. She's really good.
Only 3.
I was a super
I didn't know you could do more. Maybe I need to YouTube.
I don't know if I have any.
You are very talented.
I feel like I'm like decent in everything. Like I can like figure everything out to a certain level.
That
But like
is
I'm not
true.
like super good at anything else than basketball. If that makes sense.
Just being shy.
Yeah,
There's
I
gotta be
disagree.
something.
Every time we play like a game as a team on a Gret, you always find a way to win it somehow. Like our Fun Friday games, I feel like you're always winning. Anyways, whatever.
I'm talented in Fun
She's
Fridays.
humble. It's okay. Basketball's made her humble. If you had any superpower, what would it be and why?
Is teleportation the thing where you're
Yes,
like,
good
are in
pronunciation.
one place and then you go to another place?
Yes, that's so
That's
good.
what I want to do.
I would want to shapeshift. So
What
then you
is
can be
this?
anything. You can like shapeshift into like a bird, then you can fly.
Oh, in a plane?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, probably only living things.
Where do you can play from?
I think a bird's more stealthy than a plane. Anyways, you get the idea. If you could compete or play against one athlete in your sport, who would it be and why? But I don't know if I like this question.
I would probably want to play against Jewel Lloyd, I think. Because I think she's just a really good person, a really good player, and a really good like role model for other people.
It's good. I don't really have an answer to this question, so we're just gonna move on. What's one hidden talent you have that most people don't know about? Didn't we already?
Good secret sound. Yeah.
Oh, a secret talent.
Like you wouldn't even.
Yeah, I get.
Can you even explain that? It's secret.
Yeah. We're about to divulge our secrets. Podcast.
Aren't that thing. I don't know.
What are you like sneaky good at? Remember that one question at Media Day? Like, and you said it was like naming or knowing where countries are at?
Yeah.
It's a secret talent.
Okay.
What did I say? You remember? I don't remember. I said,
Didn't you say John?
no. Oh, I said science.
How many countries have
But I
you
think
lived in?
people know that I'm good at science, though. So
Yeah,
it's
you
not
are.
really a secret.
Yeah. You said how many countries have I been to?
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
Alright.
In Europe, there's
She's
a lot.
well traveled.
Where was your favorite?
Actually, Australia is my favorite.
You miss it?
uh,
Or it's like the U.S.?
I mean,
She says we're pretty mid.
I like the U.S. Like I like it a lot, but and I've thought about like maybe possibly moving here, permanently at some point, but
Ooh.
we'll
Be
see.
friends forever.
I know, right?
She'll be doing that.
You know, you never know what like life throws at you. So
Yeah.
yeah.
She'll be moving. If I have anything to do with it. What are your top 3 favorite Thanksgiving foods?
Stuffing.
Why do you like that? That is
So good.
That's a good answer.
no. That is a bad answer.
Cranberry jam.
That is not a bad answer. That is enough. That is classic Estonian choosing Thanksgiving foods.
We don't have
Mashed
Thanksgiving.
potatoes. Mashed potatoes, honey glazed ham, and creamed corn.
Oh, I like the cake, the thing that they funnel cake.
That is not a Thanksgiving food.
Yes, it is. No, it's not.
You're gonna tell me that
No, I'm just because 3 years ago when we went to a Thanksgiving tournament, we had funnel cake for dessert.
I don't think that.
I don't know. That was a.
That sounds good.
That'd be great for Thanksgiving.
I mean, I love funnel cake. I love funnel cake. Don't get me wrong, but I've never heard of it as that's a fair food. Okay, what is one thing in your backpack or gym bag that you could not live without?
I always have my computer. I feel like.
Me too. Homework. I mean, that's such a lame answer, but that's literally it.
And some papers from classes.
I don't keep paper. I want to think of something more interesting.
Oh, I know. I always have some pain medication that Sammy gives us sometimes, and like I just sometimes I just
Some
don't take them all.
meloxicam in there. That's fair. I mean, I don't really keep anything in there. It's so sad. What strategies do you use to stay on top of your studies during busy sports seasons?
Yeah, you're the right person to answer that.
You just don't really have a social life, if I'm being honest. You just have to prioritize school and basketball, and sometimes you have to make sacrifices in other areas. And that's just how it goes.
So what's an off day look like for you?
Well, right now my school's online, so now my off days are pretty chill, but back when I was in person, it really wouldn't be an off day. I would go to class all day long, and then I just wouldn't have to go to practice. So, but that's what you do now.
Yeah. Like, you just kind of catch up.
We say our off days are more like on days, because we do all the stuff that weren't able to do before, we do them on our off days. So our off days are our on days. Who has been your biggest influence in sports, whether it's a coach, a family member, or a professional athlete?
You. That's a good one. I'll probably say 2 people. One's my mom, and one's probably Coach Jazz for the last 3 years. Yeah. Was it a why too, or just who?
You just said who.
Okay.
But you can say why if you want.
Go for it.
I mean, I just think that you grow a special relationship with some people, and it shows like who really like cares about you.
I think I would say my family. That's kind of broad, but I mean, I started playing sports with them because of them, and I don't know, they just have been my biggest supporters throughout it all. So I think for my parents, that's why I would say them. But then also my brother, because I have a twin brother, and like we would do everything together, and he was part of the reason why like I was so competitive and able to compete at such a high level, because I would play with him and his friends. So I would say those are my biggest influences in sports.
Does he play basketball?
He did in high school. He played basketball and golf.
Next.
What is your favorite pre or post game meal? The cornbread at training table is the best pre-game meal.
Yes.
Agreed.
Do they have like corn chunks in it?
No.
I don't know, but they have a crusty top. Oh my god.
No, it's actually so good. Like, it's actually
I've been
so
taking
good.
2 lately.
No, I do. I eat one.
You should
I
take
eat one
one.
and then I take one to go. And then it's my snack. Healthy.
I had 3 yesterday, so
3 is a lot, but I respect that. They're that good.
But it's probably same.
If you could have a deal with any fast food restaurant, who would it be and what's your go-to order?
Chick-fil-A.
I already said Chipotle, so I'm not going to say them again. I would probably do Chick-fil-A. What's your order?
Chicken sandwich with pickles.
Whoa, hot take.
Spicy or regular?
Regular. I can't do any spice.
I will.
And then I'd probably just make it 2 and leave it at that, to be honest.
Drink?
No drink.
No fries? No sauce?
Oh, sauce, the Polynesian sauce.
Polynesian sauce? Thank you. Nobody ever likes that. Everybody's like, Chick-fil-A, whatever. Polynesian sauce is better. My order from Chick-fil-A, listen, I've been healthy recently and been getting grilled nuggets,
Okay.
but I still get fries and a sweet tea and Polynesian sauce. It's about balance. Who are your starting 5 in the WNBA? Okay, let's make a combined one because we will just take each other's players. You can draft. Make the first pick. I'll make the first pick. I'm going to pick Asia Wilson.
Okay. I'm gonna go Subaru.
Oh, is it like all time?
We can do all the time. All the time.
Oh, perfect. Okay. I'll do Maya Moore.
Diana Taurasi.
How many is that?
You got 1 left. You got a center.
Wait,
we
we
need
have
a
to-
center.
we have
or
to-
a 4. I mean, depends what you want to put. I can listen on, but
She can do anything.
yeah.
You can help me pick this.
are we forgetting about? What? I feel like Asia Wilson is gonna come on. That's fair. That's fair. So it's
Candace Parker.
There is Kendall Lars also.
She's a rookie. This is her first year.
I
She's a freshman.
I guess we're doing all that's fair.
Relax.
Brody Jake.
What do you think?
Brody Jake.
What do you think of Lauren Jackson?
Love it. No one's beating that. So. Oh, we have one left.
Last one.
Yeah. What's been the biggest obstacle you faced in your sports career, and how have you overcame it?
Wow. What do you think?
Probably my freshman year. Just kind of struggling to. I kind of lost myself as a player, and then, like, just all the work that went into it to, like, finally get my confidence back and, like, finally just kind of feel like myself again, both on and off the court. So yeah, kind of just getting into that little hole.
I would say probably deciding to transfer. That was really hard for me to do because, I don't know, I'm very loyal and I don't like change, and so making that decision was very difficult for me, but I knew that that's what God wanted for me, and I was convinced of that, so I just kind of had to take a leap of faith. And it was the best decision I could have ever made, so I'm glad that I did it, but it was really hard. It was a rough few weeks that I had to go through to get to that point.
What'd you guys do to pull yourself out of that little slump? You guys will too.
I just relied on the people around me and sought godly counsel from them, and knew, like, I was kind of clouded in the situation that I was in, and I couldn't really see what was going on, so I had to, like, trust the people around me to tell me what they thought was best for me, and I also just had to pray a lot about it and trust in the Lord, that, because, again, it's kind of scary to enter the portal without, like, kind of having a plan B, and I didn't really have a plan B at all, so I just had to trust that He had a better place for me than where I was at.
Thanks.
When did you end up, like, learning it? Is that when you figured out the English language, or did you know it before?
Oh, no. We started learning in 3rd grade.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I've been just...
What would you say has been the biggest change or difference between European basketball and here? I know we talked last time about the refs and stuff. What would you say has been the biggest change?
Definitely, like, the rules, just, like, first of all, like, the season rules, like, as of in the off season, you only have, like, 8 hours that you can practice with the coaches, like, what? And then you go from 8 hours throughout, like, what, April to September, you have 8 hours, and then you jump to 20 hours, and then you literally die for, like, a little bit. And now, like,
You do really die.
Here we have the season now. Go play. Like, it doesn't really, like, the build up doesn't really make sense to me. Honestly, like, that's the biggest weird thing for me, I guess. But also, like, the officiating, I guess, like, it's really inconsistent. Like, you can't really, like, know what type of officials you're gonna get every night. So you, like, need to adjust to them pretty quick. Because, like, some of them let you do something you couldn't do last week in the last game, and, like, vice versa. And so it's kind of, like, just getting used to different styles of different officials, I guess.
When did you figure out that you wanted to have a bun all the time? Like, why?
I've never seen her hair not in a bun.
Yes, you have.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
When?
Last year, before a football game, I had to wash my hair, so it had to dry.
Oh my gosh. What? Does that count?
Yes,
I don't think it does count. I think I maybe saw it down for literally maybe 30 seconds.
No, it had to dry.
I wasn't. I think I just sat there with you and watched your hair dry.
It looks healthy though, like no heat damage. Nice.
Not too bad.
Highlights though.
Yeah, I need to go to the hairdresser. But when did I decide? I don't know. I just started kind of wearing it in, like, 2018, I think, was when I like first really got into like the bun things.
I asked her
But it was
if
more
she
like a
would-
cleaner bun. Like it was like a nice one. Now I'm like more of a messy one.
I asked her if she
Started
would
from
ever
last
let
year.
me braid her hair, and she said no.
Yeah.
So
The bun is gonna stay.
braid it, and then we could take it out immediately and put it back in a bun. We'll talk about it.
Just make the bet. So one day she asked it.
No, TBD.
Because
Yeah, say I should come.
I said the intro and you said the half.
well, thank you for staying with us, listening to us answer these fun questions, and yeah.
Go Pokes!
Thank you for the laughs.
Yeah, that's great. And then we want to film a mini mic with you guys, if that's okay, if you have time.
You did a great job looking at the cameras. Because I've edited where they're just like standing off. So I mean, I love that you're like talking to the viewers. So.
We're aware. We're camera aware. We're camera aware.
We're gonna have y'all do a big meeting.
No stadium tour.